Good afternoon. Today we are Thursday the 11th of May and I've been waiting for this the whole week. It was a really busy week. We started by being gone for some competitions out of town for the weekend, then came back. Of course, having to work on the garden is always a lot of work, but we had our chickens and we had some trees, and now I have some crying kids, so I'll be right back. So I have a pretty exhaustive list of trees, and there's 3 of them that are for my sister-in-law, and I also bought an apple tree for a building we own in town. The people we rent the house to would love to have an apple tree there, so of course I will buy one. So it always surprises me the way it comes, because it really looks like a single tree, but I can feel there's one kind of big and a few small ones. So yeah, from past experience I knew that it's a lot of work planting a tree, and I have a dozen, around a dozen, maybe 15 to plant, and in 2 weeks I have another order with over I think 80 bushes and stuff like that. So I started digging the holes, a few of the holes in the past few days here and there. So a few of them are ready to receive the trees. So these are the ones I'm gonna plant first, because I really need to hurry up. These guys have been in the mail for 3 days already. So I will go check on my kids, because it seems like one of those days that they just need me non-stop, and when this is opened I don't want to let it dry. So it's the first time I'm actually able to order from this place, because they open their pre-orders on January 4th, if I remember well, and it's really like the frenzy on this day on their website. So in French it's called Pépinière aux arbres fruitiers, and in English it's Hardy Fruit Tree Nursery. I don't know, they deliver, what's their range of delivery, but I'm really happy I was able to order from them this year. It's been a while since I wanted to try them. I'm gonna be really gentle cutting this open, make sure I'm not hurting anything. It just sucks because we've had so many dark, gray and rainy days in the past weeks, and this week is really a beautiful week. I'm not complaining, but it would have been so much better to plant these trees if it would have been last week instead of this week. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where to start. I have the dilemma between I'm wondering if I should leave them here and bring each tree one by one, but then they're gonna be a little bit of time where their roots are gonna be completely naked in the sun. So I'm wondering if it's too much. I don't want to kill them, but at the same time, if I bring all these trees in the sun, it's not gonna be that much better, but I think it might be better. I'll see how it looks like down there. Bye bye, à la prochaine, je t'aime. So I think what I'm gonna do is I did write already a few of them where I want them. Some of them already have their holes. So I'm gonna start with these. And I think I'm just gonna go prepare the site, like add moisture, have my compost ready next to it, and I'm going to bring the tree maybe wrapped in a plastic, the roots wrapped in a plastic there, and immediately be ready to plant it. So we're gonna start with the cerisier à grappe de Masquinongé. I have two of them. They're gonna be in the maze, and they are cherry trees. Okay, they are right here. So I don't know why I looked for them. I'm gonna prepare my water jug, my compost, and the soil first. Ok.
Je veux la oser.
Non. Ouais. Peut-être. C'est une d'eux autres, ça c'est sûr.
Maman, pas le devant pour la mienne.
T'as levé là. So I just realized while starting the camera how dirty I am. Means I worked, right? So I did plant 8 trees or shrubs. I have 21 to plant. I'm completely exhausted. It's really warm. It's something like 30 degrees Celsius, so I'm gonna go inside and complete this tomorrow. But for today, what I've done, I would have continued tonight, but I have a date with my mom. It didn't happen since, I don't know, just the two of us, maybe 10 years at least, I don't know. So I did. You saw me plant the cherry tree right there. We have another cherry tree on the other side of the maze, like on the opposite side. I did plant a really tiny pine tree at the complete end of the field here because it's gonna get huge and I don't want it to be in the way. You saw me getting distracted while planting my first cherry tree because we got our first egg while I was doing that. So we were really happy about that. Here we have an apple tree. And I did plant 2 blackberries over there. Next to it, I wanted to make some sort of a line. And lastly, for now, because like I said, I have 21 total, I'm completely burnt out. So I have 13 left. because I have here and here 2 grapevines. So we will continue that another day. And I really need to get to wash myself. Good afternoon. It's been I think it's been a week since I started this video. Attention, pas t'arroser, toi. And it's not that warm outside. The wind is cold. Yeah, because I received my trees Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday. Anyway, 6 or 7 days ago. And I thought that I hated planting trees. I was very discouraged, but I realized I do not hate planting trees. I hate to have something to do for a long time without having the ability to switch. I like to do many things at the same time, like a few wheelbarrows of wood chips, then planting some seeds, then weeding a little bit, then carrying some bricks, then planting a tree, then wheelbarrows of wood chips again. So, t'as besoin d'aide? So my problem with having so many trees was not to have to plant so many trees, it was to have to plant so many trees like right now. I couldn't. I needed to plant them very quickly, as soon as possible, to be able to give them the best chance of survival. So it's done. All that to say that it's done, and I'm very happy about the results and the vision I have for them in a few years. I'm a very impatient person, so I can't wait to see them bloom. So I'm gonna turn you guys around and show you a little bit what I did. So this side of the yard is the official place I planned to plant the trees. But it did not take long to realize that when you have to give them a distance of 2 to 3 meters or 6 to 10 feet, it's not that big of a spot. Plus I have those trees on the side that I'm not sure yet. They go all around our little field. I'm not sure yet if I want to remove them eventually, but since I'm not sure, I'm just leaving them there. So I didn't plant much trees on this side, a few of them. Eventually, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to remove them and plant some more fruit trees. But what I had here was already a plum tree and an apple tree and a few things here and there. I'm not gonna do a full tour because I've done it a few times and I'm gonna do it again during the summer, but I'm happy to see many things, especially those small trees that I was not sure that were alive, having leaves coming. I'm happy the flowers are not out yet because we're having a few frost nights, cold nights coming. So we're starting here. This is an amélanchier. I can't remember the name and the tag is not on there. So I have another one right there. They give, I think they are they, I can't remember the name. They are those, like, I say they are teenagers, blueberry teenagers, because you know they're just long and don't really know what they're gonna be. So that's that. This is gonna be 2 big bushes, this one and this one. I still need to bring some wood chips. I have a small pine tree. Oh god, where is it? Oh, I was standing on it. Wow. Bravo. Okay, I have a small pine tree here that I need to identify better than that. This is going to be huge and give some nuts, some sort of nuts. So I did come all the way to the end of the field here with some apple trees, and this is cherry trees and plum trees. This is a plum tree. We have another one there. small tree here, and a few scattered here and there. The thing I did, so I still had a few trees, like a couple of trees left. Ouais, tu peux essayer. So I had to find some other spots, and I'm also following a small permaculture course on the side. Oui, bravo! So I wanted to integrate some trees in my garden. So I'll show you where I put them, and I think the end result is going to be awesome. So I did plant 4 of them in the maze part. I'm not sure how we're going to be able to see them. I did plant, if I remember well, yeah, this is 3 cherry trees. So one here, oui c'est correct. One there, t'as-tu croqué? One there and one there. So this is a mirror of this side, and this is the middle part. We have a cherry tree here and an apple tree here. Since the cherry trees are smaller, I figured that it would be nice to have them. Doucement mon homme. I figured that it would be a good thing to have them in here, but not necessarily just the big trees, since I want them to create some shade, but not too much. Ok, elle veut plus, on les prend plus là. Elle veut plus. We have in there. Oui, c'est pas grave. Elle veut plus. We have a plant. Non, touche pas. Non, touche pas. So I don't know if you can visualize this like I do, because it's not done and the chickens are there. Ouais. D'accord. So this is the chilling area, and this is the path we're gonna leave by there, and the maze is going to finish there, and we're gonna have a path here. Whatever. We have a plum tree here, and this is a pear tree I planted last year. I was 100% sure it did not survive, but I decided to leave it there. But I see some buds on there, so I'm really happy about that. It's just that I don't have another pear tree around. I did plant another one that did not survive, so we'll see what happens with this one. I don't know if a neighbor somewhere has some pears, but whatever, we'll see. On the other side here, I did plant. So on this side of the secret garden, on the outside actually, I did plant my 2 Boreal Beauty honeyberries. This is going to be some bushes on the side right here. And on the entrance here, there's an apple tree, so I just visualized this one becoming pretty big and just making some shade around. I showed you this earlier, but we have some blackberries, and I did find some of these pots that I'm going to fill with, I think, strawberries. I did have strawberries already with the trees out there, but the slugs are just all over them, so I'm gonna try. I think I'm waiting something like 20 or 30 berries, strawberries and raspberries next week. So the strawberries are going to be in these pots, and some pots all over. And finally, I did show you the grapevines that I put here. So I'm hoping these guys will eventually grow on there, and of course probably I'm gonna have to make this more sturdy, but it's pretty sturdy right now, but we'll see. And I had 3 left, so I figured that I don't know what I'm gonna do with this side of the field. For now it's going to be nothing, because eventually we want to buy an arc and practice some archery, so this used to serve as a target. But I'm thinking, even if we do that, we don't have to have all the field empty. This place I would like eventually to give it to the kids to have their own garden. But in the meantime, I decided to separate it with 3 trees. I have here a this is a nut tree. I had another nut tree. Where did I put it?
There.
Not there. I think I put it somewhere in there. I can't remember. I know I planted it, but I can't remember when. That's permaculture. This is my last cherry tree, and I think this is an apple tree. Yeah, Narkent apple tree. Ben oui. So I think in a few years, when these trees are grown, and this is just not a messy work in progress, I think it's gonna look amazing. I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna end this here because I mean, I showed you everything I planted. I'm really glad this is done. And I have a son here, whoa, that not only is waiting after me, but I am poking his eyes out. He's waiting for me to do some actual stuff other than talking to a camera, so I'm gonna go and do that. And I'm gonna show you on another video what we've done. So thanks for hanging out with me, and see you next time. Bye.